Hello and welcome to Newsmax TV. I'm John Bachman. We're here in Washington, D.C. at the home of Ambassador C. Boyden Gray, talking about the Carson Scholar Fund. Ambassador Gray served as the ambassador to the EU in Brussels and also as a special counsel to President George H.W. Bush. Ambassador, thanks for spending some time with us.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Of course, today we're talking about education and particularly school choice. We also heard Herman Cain speak a minute ago, talking about how conservatives don't speak enough about education. Do you agree?
I agree. I actually think they do speak, but they're not given coverage by the media, which is, I think, deliberate on their part. School choice programs have been expanded dramatically in the last half decade, but mostly in states with Republican governors, and you just don't hear about it in the national press. It is considered by many of us to be the civil rights issue of the time, going all the way back to Brown versus the board now. Choice, giving parents a choice and more competition for their own patronage is a key issue. And if you look at the polling in big cities with big minority populations, these choice programs get very high polling results. Here in the District of Columbia, it's 70–80% approve of more choice for parents. So it's hugely popular in the minority community. It's hugely popular with conservatives, but you would never know that that's common ground.
And when we hear about Reince Priebus, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, going into Harlem and going into urban areas trying to reach voters, do you think that this issue, school choice, is a better option for trying to win over voters in these areas?
Well, I've always thought it was the best option. I've always thought it was the issue that Republicans should emphasize, since they have such a long track record of supporting it. But the links, the connections are not made properly. I remember being so disappointed when McCain had President Obama on the ropes, really, in the first debate. This is 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And it was about a 2-minute answer. And McCain was brilliant on the question of choice. And of course, the president had virtually nothing to say in response because he is opposed to it. But McCain never exploited that difference. And Romney gave a great speech, Governor Romney gave a great speech to a Hispanic caucus event during the campaign. It electrified me because I'm so much in support of this. I thought it was great. He got a great response from his minority population at the event, but he didn't continue to reiterate it. And I think it could have made a difference if he would have continued to stress this. This is a Republican, this is a conservative issue, and we ought to take advantage of it.
Ambassador Gray, thank you for your time and your insight on this, and thank you for watching Newsmax TV.